Grand Admiral Zex Corvin of the Hegemony battle fleet had never lost a confrontation in his 300-cycle career. The Hegemony had conquered 17 star systems under his command, each victory adding to the legendary status of the immortal conqueror. His flagship, the Eternal Dominance, 5 kilometers of unified quantum armor and antimatter weaponry, was considered the most formidable vessel in the known galaxy. Until today. Status report, Zex Corvin demanded, his secondary breathing sacs flaring with barely controlled agitation. The unidentified vessel remains in position, Admiral, reported his second-in-command, Sub-Visionary Thrall. No detectable weapons charged, no defense screens active. They continue to broadcast the same message on all frequencies. The message was simple. This is the TCES Harbinger, representing the United Earth Government. We come in peace and offer greeting to the Hegemony. When Hegemony long-range sensors had detected the approaching vessel 3 cycles earlier, the response had been standard protocol: deploy the 7th Subjugation Fleet with orders to evaluate, intimidate, and if necessary, eliminate the potential threat. Advanced civilizations that weren't part of the Hegemony were, by definition, future conquests. But this vessel defied all expectations. It measured 23 kilometers in length, nearly 5 times larger than the Eternal Dominance. Initial scans couldn't penetrate its hull, and its energy signature suggested power generation capabilities that the Hegemony's xenotechnologists insisted were theoretically impossible. They claim to be from Earth, Thrall added. Our databases have no record of this system. Open a channel, Zex Corvin ordered. Visual and audio. The communication screen materialized, revealing a creature the Admiral had never encountered: bipedal, with minimal external protection and only 2 visible manipulatory appendages. It appeared soft, vulnerable, and utterly unremarkable. This is Grand Admiral Zex Corvin of the Hegemony battle fleet. Identify your species and purpose in Hegemony space. The alien's expression remained neutral. I am Captain Eleanor Chen of the Terran Confederation ship Harbinger. We represent humanity from the planet Earth. We're on a peaceful mission of exploration and first contact. Your vessel appears to be a warship, Zex Corvin observed, mandibles clicking with suspicion. The Harbinger is classified as a deep space exploration vessel, Captain Chen replied, though it does possess defensive capabilities. Defensive capabilities? Zex Corvin's translator struggled with the concept. In the Hegemony, vessels were either warships or they weren't. Your ship is larger than any warship in the known galaxy. The human's expression changed slightly, what the Admiral's cultural database later identified as mild surprise. The Harbinger is actually one of our smaller long-range vessels, Captain Chen explained. It's a Titan-class ship, 7th generation. We found that larger vessels are more efficient for extended exploration missions. Zex Corvin's 4 hearts accelerated their rhythm. Smaller? How many of these vessels does your species possess? The exploration fleet currently operates 43 Titan-class ships, she replied matter-of-factly. Our defense fleet maintains approximately 300 vessels of comparable or larger size. A cold sensation spread through the Admiral's exoskeleton. The entire Hegemony possessed only 22 capital ships. We've transmitted our cultural and historical database as a gesture of goodwill, Captain Chen continued. It includes information about Earth and humanity's development. We hope this will facilitate peaceful relations between our peoples. The xenotechnologists were already analyzing the transmission. Their preliminary report appeared on Zex Corvin's neural interface, and what he read made his primary heart stutter. Earth, Class 12 Death World. Gravity, atmospheric pressure, temperature variations, and radiation levels that would kill most Hegemony species instantly. Humans evolved in conditions that would be considered fatal to 94% of known sentient species. Historical development, from primitive tool use to faster-than-light travel in less than 10,000 cycles, an evolutionary blink. Admiral, his weapons officer, interrupted urgently. We're detecting energy buildups within the human vessel. They appear to be scanning us. Before Zex Corvin could respond, Captain Chen spoke again. I apologize for the intrusion, Admiral, but our sensors detected unusual readings from your propulsion system. Your antimatter containment field is showing signs of quantum instability. We can assist with stabilization if you permit. The engineering officer confirmed the diagnosis with horrified disbelief. A containment failure would have vaporized the entire fleet, a malfunction their own systems hadn't even detected. In that moment, Grand Admiral Zex Corvin, the immortal conqueror, made the first diplomatic retreat in hegemony history. The hegemony welcomes peaceful contact with Earth, he announced formally. As the human vessel effortlessly matched pace with the hegemony fleet, Zex Corvin gazed at its impossible dimensions and contemplated a troubling realization. If this was merely an exploration vessel with defensive capabilities, what might an actual human warship look like? The galaxy would never be the same.